All right. How is everybody doing today? How is everyone doing? Oh yes, I see my people are here already. Hey Luke, what's up, man? How you doing? Comfort and agree. How are you, my sister? I hope you guys are having a fantastic time. How Nigeria? Everybody, welcome to the show. We're gonna have a blast. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys on this hot topic. Yes, we're gonna be talking about side chick make marriages last. Esther Adejo, how are you? Mary, what's up, Mary? Esther, Comfort, Luke, thanks, guys. Messi, Agulu, I see you guys. Welcome. Yeah, we're gonna have a robust discussion. Just give me more minutes. Make I get ready first because this is gonna be hot. Just pity me, everybody. Oh yes. We want to know if side chicks are actually saving marriages or if they make marriage last. As what's this girl's name again? Girl talker. Please hit the like button as you come in. If you already hit the like button, don't hit it the second time. Just give us thumbs up. Let's get this discussion going, guys. It's not easy. Welcome to Uncle Beno show. This is actually a calling show, and I'm looking forward to read from everybody. So before we start, I want to ask a question. Do you guys truly believe that side chicks make marriages last? Oh yeah, let's go. Let's start from there. Do you really believe that side chicks make marriages last? As claimed by girl talker. You know, one thing Auntie B do say on Obodo Yimbo platform is that podcast will ruin Nigeria. Zainab, how you doing? And the more I think about it, I kind of agree that really podcast might actually be the death of Nigeria. Especially in the do podcast. People go on that podcast and they say whatever they want to say without thinking, how can this backfire? It be like say, you get waiting that they give them drink before the show starts. Once the show begin like this, they'll just the yarn about that. So tell me, guys, if you're watching right now, let's quickly do this. Do you believe that side chicks make marriages last? True or false? Let's do that real quick. Do you actually think side chicks make marriages last? Tell me, I'm waiting. Okay. Over say side chicks is destroyer of marriages. Sister Yvette, shout out to Sister Yvette. God bless you, Mama. Welcome on board, my sister. I'm always happy to see you, Ma. Thank you. So let's go. Do you guys truly believe that side chicks make marriages last, as claimed by girl talker? Hey, Joseph, how you doing? I see you, man. You're welcome. And I know this conversation is going to be somehow, so let me first and foremost plead with you guys. I want to beg you guys, Ejo, Edakun.
Side chicks make marriages.
Let me beg you guys ahead of time, because I got a couple of guests that will feature in this show. I pray that they are actually free from work and they can join us. So if they can join us, the discussion is going to be somehow, because I have both male and female guests coming to the studio. So please, let me beg you. You might not agree with what a female guest says or what a male guest might think is his best shot on this. Please, like I've always said, I don't entertain insults and I don't entertain trolls. This is a public platform. Everyone is free to air their opinion. However, you have to respect other people's opinion. If somebody's opinion does not align with yours, there is no reason to say, let me call them out, let me drag them. I don't do that, please. The purpose of Uncle Beno's channel is to educate, to encourage younger folks to learn the basic wisdom and some skills that can help them in life. So I don't judge people. I'm going to state my own opinion. And like I always said, my opinion is not the best. I am not an expert when it comes to relationship issues. I only have my own personal experiences that I can draw from. And so my guests, as well as my co-host, they might just have their own experiences that they want to draw from. And please, you can agree or disagree, but do that with at least some decorum. Do that respectfully. Okay. My guest, one of my co-hosts today, is already on the phone. I'm gonna share the link to him and I will introduce him as we progress. Okay. Hey, boss, Rafi, I've sent the studio link to you. I'm gonna bring you in as soon as you are here. I hope maybe my other brothers like Samulu, as well as MC Smash, I hope they can join us too. And I'm also looking forward to some of our sisters all the way from London, another part of the world, to also come in and chip in. All right. Okay. I'm glad my female co-host is available now. Arix is in the building. You guys from social media freelancer, you know Arix already, okay? So let me quickly read your take first, and then we can start the discussion. Yes, my sister is here. My one and only soft life ever enjoyment minister is here. Sisi, what's up, mama? Oh, yeah, I'm going to send the link to you. Let's have this robust discussion. Thank you, Sisi. I will send the link to you. Let me quickly read these comments and then we dive into this as fast as we can. So, Sister Yvette, God bless you. In fact, I'm going to, I don't have your number, Sister Yvette. I will have sent you what the person I gave a coffee from your super chat donation said. They were so happy. I actually gave out 2 coffee yesterday and I still have more coffees to give out. God bless you very, very much, my sister. New wine skin, welcome, mama, welcome. CC is in the building. I wish Honey Babe is free to help us dissect this. So we might have diverse opinion. Like I say, please respect my co-host, respect my guest. CC actually volunteered to help me be moderator. So if you are cursing people out, you are typing nonsense. I know, accountability prefect. Honey Babe go talk. CC know they to talk. If you insult anybody, she will just yank you off from the channel. So please, may we behave small. All right, so I asked the question, do you guys truly think that side chicks makes marriage last? And I got comments coming in. Sister Yvette said, side chicks do not make marriages last. It's a false narrative. Bam. Here we go. And then Esther, they just said, side chick destroy marriages. I agree. Comfort said some side chicks are even and diabolical to destroy homes. Today go hard. This one go hard too. Rafi is here already. I see Eric is trying to join, but Eric, I think your connection is not stable. If you can't join through the StreamYard, I will probably have to call you because I really need Eric on this one. Eric is actually my first co-host on this channel where we started the channel newly. We did a couple of shows. You can watch those videos. I can reshare them later. In fact, I'm still going to revisit that. So Joseph Ali said, side chicks help in maintaining a lot of marriages. Okay, let me bring my brother in first, and then I'll still read the comment. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my Oga, my chairman, my paddy, my friend, the most fresh friend where I get, where Ron leave me for Austin. You got a chop life for where money day for US. Rafi, welcome, Baba. How you doing?
I'm doing very good, brother. How are you and how is your family?
We're doing great. We're doing great. Thank you very much, Raf, for doing this. I know I can always count on you. So, but Raf, hope you get water for your side there and hope you don't beg madam before you come this show. Because this show get us CBO. Now, side chick with the talk.
Brother, you know, at this one, you got to advise yourself before you come.
Yeah, I don't first beg my madam since yesterday. Say, madam, I beg go. I did do one show tomorrow. It's about side chick who no can give me blow when I give my opinion. And she's like, hey, you better watch what you're going to say. Thanks, Rafi. I just wanted to quickly get the response from our channel members. I asked them, do they think side chick truly save marriages? And the comments are coming in. Joseph, my paddy, all the way from Nigeria. Thanks, Joseph. Joseph said, side chicks help in maintaining a lot of marriages. Boom. Point number one.
Okay.
Joseph, I hope you get bulletproof. Luke said, Luke, do it with sense. Look, you have not married yet, and you are saying do it with sense. You better take your time. Oh man, this is so funny. New Wineskin said, let me see. New Wineskin said, thanks for starting the goals. Oh, let me see. Wait. Okay, side chicks help marriages so much. New Wineskin, you are a woman, oh. Well, I like that. At least with the brotherhood, we don't get one support. Let me quickly. Honey Babe is here. My own sister. My own sister. Honey Babe, thank you for being on the show. I'm gonna share the link. We're gonna discuss this because this is actually a discussion. It's not even a debate at this point. Sanusi said, force, side chicks destroy marriages. They bring sadness to people's marriage. They don't make marriage last. Okay. I don't know. Arik. Oh, I see Arik is trying to come here. Arik, if you can hear me, this is what you have to do. When you click the link, it's going to ask you to allow access to mic and video. So click yes, and then your internet will just connect automatically. All right. So why are we here? Okay, honey babe, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Thank you, guys. You see, and this is why I love my sisters. They are always there to help me out. They no say this coconut head brother, no Jack. Thank God Auntie B suggested did that. I better do it before Wahala go begin shelling. All right, before we go on, let me just make real quick announcement. Remember the other time we talked about Sister Natu's product? This is Qualisa. Hey, home of quality and style brands. I ordered this. You guys were here when I asked Sister Natu to share the link. I ordered it and it came in. This is so good. The oils are so good. In fact, Sister Natu added extra that I should give to my wife. But when I check all of them, I have like, what are others? I think I kept one. I kept one in my backpack, and then I have others here. When I check all of them, they smell so good and they last. In fact, the first time I used them, after I shower, I can still smell it. The fragrance is superb. So I will share the link. And the funny thing is, I don't know, Sister Natu know that's a big business. Sister Natu need an Igbo friend. The price is too cheap, Sister Natu. In case you get to watch this, you are selling that product too cheap. I'm spending money on colognes and they don't last as much as this one that you're selling. So please grab yours. Also, because people are having trouble to call into the show, I've decided that we have to make this format and make it easy access for everybody. I just got a brand new iPhone 15. The iPhone 15 is dedicated to this channel. So we're going to use this iPhone 15. I've got a dedicated line too. So I don't want people calling me. A lot of people used to call me after every show, and they just want to contribute, which I love so much, because it means that people are watching and they see that the topic we are discussing is really making sense. So sometimes they will call me after the show and they still want to give their 2 cents. So I've bought a phone and a line that's going to be dedicated to this channel. I encourage all our channel members to please save the number. And then we have a WhatsApp backstage. It is called Uncle Beno VIP Club. You can join the Uncle Beno VIP Club. What I do in the Uncle Beno VIP Club is very simple. I share content, educative content that can help you. I share mostly content on finances. I like making people make money. So whenever I see quality seminars, videos, content that can actually give you some clue on how you can make more money, I share it at the backstage, which is the WhatsApp group. And like I said, I created 2 WhatsApp groups. One is dedicated for our subscribers in the Western world. If you are in US, UK, Canada, Europe, wherever you are, you could join that one. It's Uncle Beno's VIP Club. Then we have Uncle Beno's studio. That one is general. So you can also join that if you are in Africa. The reason I do it that way is not because I'm looking down on anybody. No, it's just to prevent scam. Because many times when people are on your WhatsApp group, their number may get hacked. And then the hacker will now infiltrate other groups, and then they start trying to scam people. So I like to protect my own people. So if you like to join the WhatsApp group, I'm going to share the link as we progress. Please click on it, and then you will be there. It's Uncle Beno's VIP group. Like I said, and I like to share finance tips a lot. I see video I share, you can watch it. And also, as far as this show is concerned, from now on, what I do is whatever we're going to discuss, I will share it at the backstage. I will share the content that I'm going to use. You can watch it. If you don't have time to be on the show, you can actually leave your comment. Then I can read your comment on the show. And if you want to call in, it is easier to know how many people who's going to call in, and then we move from there. So now let's get back to today's business. I want you to listen to this video. I know you've watched it over and over again. A lot of people have really called this guy out. They call her different kinds of name. They call her different kinds of name. Women especially, they were coming for her so hard. But those who can think deeply actually saw the sense in what she's saying. Can you pin me the WhatsApp group number? Yeah, I will send it personally to you, Cece, and the rest of my sister. I will send it to you so you can be there, my sister. So we've watched this video. A lot of people have reacted to her. They were saying all kind of things, but deep down, we know there are some element of truth in what she's saying. And even why we do not agree with how she presented to make it look like dating a married man is a good thing. No, I'm against it, but there are senses there, and that is what we want to dissect now. So I'm going to allow you guys to watch the video again, and then we'll start picking her statement one after the other. And then I'm going to share the link. So guys, my CC and others who want to contribute, they can come to the studio, and then we can now start deliberating on it. Here we go.
Do you think side chicks make marriages last?
Of course they do.
What do they specially do?
We're going to use Lagos as a case study. And then from my own personal experience, you and your husband, you live in VGC. And I live where I live. Chevron, Ekota Villa. Now, he's been on that traffic from VI, wherever his office is. Boom. If he's driving, even worse. He has a driver. Hallelujah. At least he's not stressing so much. He drives and gets to Chevron and gets to me. And I'm by the door to open the door for him. He comes inside. I hug him. I give him a peck. Depends on how he
Shout out to Didi. I see you, Didi. You're welcome, my sister.
made me feel the previous day. So he comes inside and I'm asking him, hey baby, how are you? How was work? Did your day go okay? While I'm doing that, I'm taking off his shoes. Like he's seated, I'm taking off his shoes. If he's wearing socks, obviously, I'm taking it off and then giving him a little foot massage while pep talking him about how his day went. And I'm attentive to listen to him vent about what happened in the office and what didn't happen. And after that, and in all of these conversations, I probably would have moved from his legs and I'm sitting on him. This the wife won't do at home in most cases, but she doesn't have time. Me, I have the whole day. I have the whole time in the world because that is how he sees me every time he comes. So he's used to that pamper that he probably doesn't get at home. So I'm sitting on his laps. He's grabbing my butt, or he's seeing my butt. My nipples are all over his face, available for him to touch, right? And I'm smelling good. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
So he likes what he's seeing. He likes the full attention that I'm giving to him, undivided. For that 45 minutes or 30 minutes that he's spending with me, he is my priority. He is number one. I'm not, even if I'm leaving him, it's probably to go get him a glass of juice. If he drinks whiskey, a glass of whiskey, or maybe get his food or whatever that is in the house available. But the point is, there is a relationship that is very intense in a very short period of time. It could be 30 minutes that he spends with me. But that 30 minutes, I'm not leaving him alone. In that 30 minutes, I'm all over his business. In that 30 minutes, I'm making my demands. He's making his. Everybody is collecting whatever they want to collect from each other. And what is he getting? Attention, sex, romance. That's it. That's all the married man wants from the woman outside anyways.
So how does that keep his marriage at home?
Good. So when he leaves me, he spends 45 minutes with me, he's calm. He's relaxed. Whatever heat is at home, he can deal with it calmly. He can deal with it way better than if he just drove from the office in that traffic and he goes home straight. He'll be angry, he'll be agitated, he'll be like, you know what, I just want to go upstairs and rest. But when he has spent that quality time with me, whatever madam is saying at home is fine.
All right.
Do you think
I believe. Oh, well, this one go hard me today small. Shout out to my sister Emily. I see you, sister. I called you twice because I actually wanted to bring you in as one of my guests. You didn't pick up, I guess maybe you are at work. You're welcome, Grace and Mercy and Didi Troublemaker. You started again, Didi, but we'll get there. All right, let's start this conversation. Honey babe, I know you are here. Welcome, my honey babe, and also my co-host. The Londoner is here. Ari, how are you doing, Mama? Ari, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hello.
All right, good.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Welcome. All right. Let us take it one step at a time first. I'm going to start with Raf. Please, like I said, our opinions may differ, but we are here to learn, okay? And it's good to hear from both men and women what they think about this, all right? So please, no insult, no limb comely. Let's just learn. So, Babarafu, the floor is yours, boss. What do you think about her submission regarding...
Well, you see, that girl, she made a lot of points. In short, she talked like she is fully into the practice. She was just explaining a practical, lifestyle of so many people. But then that does not make her point right. Like what I would say from my experience, I have been married for some years now. From my experience, I think people's marriage experiences are different.
Exactly.
And so I don't condemn people when they say whatever they think about marriage. Some men are actually in hell in the name of marriage, and they try to tag along because of a side chick, and so if you have a happy marriage, you wouldn't need that. There is no point stopping at Chevron. You rather drive home to your beautiful wife. If it is me, I probably will be jumping Okada if the traffic is so slow to go catch up with my wife. So I don't think it's right. But then there are people who don't have such a privilege, because finding a woman that gives you peace is no longer right. It's a privilege. So many men are not lucky to enjoy. So I won't say what she said is bad. Neither I will not say it's good. I will say it's subjective.
Okay. Thank you for that opening. Honey babe. Don't light up my sister, honey babe.
Good evening. How are you, everybody? I really like what you said, actually. Thank you. I'm really trying to think. I think someone said it very eloquently. I can't remember the comment, but I see it from a point of view. She's going to, what she says, she's obviously going to big up her attributes because it pertains to her. And obviously it's an advantage to her if the man in question obviously goes to her. She said that it's a transactional relationship. In those 20, 30 minutes, she's going to get something out of it, whether it's money, house, bag, holiday, etc. So it's very much a transactional relationship. But I'm on about accountability because personally for me, I'm not the type of person that I want to be in a relationship where STDs can be flying back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And I personally agree with what's your name? The gentleman that spoke.
Oh, Ralph,
sorry. Yeah, what Brother Ralph said is that for you to get to a place where you feel you have to escape into the arms of another woman, there's an issue with your marriage. And I think you need to address that. Whether you make a decision to deal with it, get counseling, or decide to leave it, that's something that you ultimately would have the choice to do. But I think the argument that side chicks are helpful to marriages is very deceptive, because I don't think it isn't. It's a symptom of a problem if you feel that you need to go to a side chick as a way of escapism, because as the lady said, she has the time, the energy to have the intimacy that a wife wouldn't. I think that's very much deception on her part.
Okay. So, but do you see any sense in what she's saying?
Yeah, I mean, what she says, it probably makes sense, but I can't condone it, because I believe that if you're in a healthy marriage, there's no reason for you to step out. And if you are, you need to ask yourself why. And if the question is, and you and I evaluate the relationship, make a decision to stay or to try and make good of the relationship. I think having a side chick and then just saying, oh, it's the way it's always been, it's just not an excuse for me. Deal with your problems. You can't just, oh, my wife is this, my wife is that, my wife is has put on weight, so I'm going to go to this side chick, or whatever excuse she can, the side chick can lift their legs up to the wall and the wife can't do it. That it's just flimsy excuses. You need to deal with the problem. So I'm all about that.
All right. Thank you for that opening, honey babe. That's the girl on the screen. Oh, I'm actually in her Instagram page right now. That is she there, ranting, saying what she is saying. Sister Yvette said she was explaining her job.
What I would
hold on, please. Welcome, Sister Chisom, and I also see my sister O'Shea. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you very much. Okay, let me quickly take this comment from Grace and Mercy. Grace and Mercy said, so she's self-employed. She's she's filling the gap that wives have missed. Now, wow. All right, Ralph, go ahead before I move on to Eric.
I agree. I completely agree with what the sister that spoke after me.
That's our honey babe. Honey
babe. Oh, really?
Yes, so.
Thank you.
She come in different. Okay. I completely agree with what she said, but then, sometimes you don't just make a general conclusion. It depends on the context. We are talking on a context of an average or a regular Nigerian man, not a British man, not an American man, because our culture and societal values sometimes affect the way we think and the decisions we make. From the point of view of an Igbo man, an average Igbo man don't want to consider divorce.
Yes.
So if you are making that home miserable, and you people have 4 kids, that man is not going to divorce you and marry another wife and start having more children when his plan is to have 3. You have lured him into 4. Now you want him to start a new marriage. That will mean having more children, probably, more responsibility, more problem that goes with divorce, more co-parenting problem. So I think the solution to this is, as a wife, try and make your home a home for your husband.
Absolutely. All right.
Yeah, be intentional about, those things you think he might fantasize about. Try and give it to him. Telling him to talk about it and move on. And so many women don't even want to talk about it, especially in the Western world.
Okay. So, all right, right.
Can I interject here, because I do agree with what you say, and obviously I'm coming from the point of that I'm in the UK, so I know it's different in Nigeria. The reason why I said that, have a conversation, because we don't have telepathy. You need to articulate what you need, whether it's the man and the reason why he's stepping outside. I think you have to have that conversation, whether it's a Western idea, maybe it is, but we cannot read minds. So you have to have a conversation. And yes, I do agree the woman should take the initiative, but she still needs to have a conversation with the husband to know, what am I doing? What am I lacking? It could be a very Western point of view I'm coming from, but I think communication is definitely key as well.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Now, Arik, let me quickly hear from Arik. Arik is in London, just like you guys. I don't know what part of UK Arik is, but I know now London, all of us know. Arik, how you doing, my sister? It's been a while. So, as a Niger woman now, a Niger married woman, I know you know how all these things are being done in Nigeria, and you married women in Nigeria. You are the one who have to deal with all this nonsense at times. So, Arik, tell me, what's your take about girls' position?
Okay, hello everyone. It's nice being on the show again. There is no direct answer to the question, and I really do not agree with that lady. Side chick cannot save marriage. She gave a point there. I have two scenario here with me. For before I start my explanation, or before I start to my contribution, the lady said something that really caught my attention. She said she has the time. So that word time is what I'm picking out. She has the time, so within that 30 minutes, she can demand, she can get what she wants. The man too can also get what he wants. So if my take is, if the man can be footing the side chick's bill and be taking responsibility on the side chick, and she really has that time, why can't the man do the same thing for the wife at home? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Question.
If the wife at home also have the time, like she has a nanny, she has a business of her own that she can close by 4, go home, freshen up, relax, cook, she will have all the time to do everything that this lady is explaining for her husband. So I don't really believe that. I don't really agree to what she said. I don't agree to what she said, because it's totally out of points. I don't really agree to it.
Okay, I'm not expecting ladies to agree anyway, but so far so good. We are doing great. My sister D is in the building. Welcome, D. We are doing great too. At least una never two verse. I was expecting my sisters then to the explode. And since I've already started exploding now.
We are coming to
that. Oh God, Sissy, I see your comment that I'm gonna read shortly here. Sissy, no verse like this. Now why you the verse like this, my sister? Sissy said, this woman is really feeling herself. Yet, despite all her cute face, acrobatics, and all the wide XEX, no man has claimed her and put her inside the house. Yet, that is what she wants and never got. New Wineskin said, I hope you all know Oyibo way of side chick is different. right? They go for call girls and pay for services to release stress. And this country, brutals and call girls, is okay as they pay tax too. All right. So, new wise king, in other words, you are saying you don't want side chick, but it's okay for the man to go for escort. Wow. And then Didi said, whatever the reason they are, it's not right for the man to step out. It speaks selfishness. Okay, now let's move on to, let me see what my sister Chisom said. Chisom said, it's right to say what she wants, okay? And then I see this person, Oye, is that Oyenuche? I'm sorry, but Chidima is a sweet name. I get my stubborn, my best paddy sister. She's Chidima too. Chidima said the lady is capping Jare. She's not capping, no. So we're about to move on to the next scenario now. And I just wanted to present it briefly. Now, first and foremost, I will ask this question for both members in the panel and those who are watching. Tell me this. Do you agree that this situation is actually happening in some marriages as we speak? Raf, you agree or do you disagree?
Yeah, I mean, it does happen in some marriages. I mean, there have been so many cases that we can think maybe similar things may have happened.
Okay.
In Nigeria. Yeah.
Okay. So, honey babe, do you agree that there are people who are having this same experience as we speak right now?
Totally. I do agree. There are situations where this is happening.
Okay. Arix, do you agree too?
Sure. And that is due to the man's selfishness. It does happen.
Okay. Shout out to my sister, my soft life sister, Sisi is in the building. Sisi, what's your take? And then answer me if you agree or disagree. What's your take generally first, Mama?
Sisi.
Hey, honey babe. Hey, panel members. Hey, brother Ben. This topic. When I saw it, I said, no. I need to get on a panel with this one. It was spinning my head. What? Saving whose marriage? And then I thought about it. And I took time, I've watched different sides, I've heard the woman speak, I've read comments, and I've kind of thought, okay, from the country and maybe the viewpoint that she has, I can see why she would say she's helping, or side chicks are helping marriages, right? Just like I think Ralph said, that it depends on the marriage that you have. If you're a man who loves your wife, you love your family, you're into your wife, emotionally, physically, sexually, there's nothing outside that's going to turn your head. But if you're a man who there's something lacking at home, or maybe there's something lacking in you, then I can see why you may think, okay, having an extramarital, something on the side is filling a void. Maybe that's there within the marriage. So I can see both sides, but generally I wouldn't say having a side chick is a good thing for marriage, because you need to, like Honey Babe said, then you need to address the issue. What's the problem that's really happening in the marriage, rather than bringing an outside person to kind of, it's like a band-aid, right? That you've not really addressed the wound. You're just covering it up and applying cream and pretending that it's not there. So on that one, I can see her point, but I don't agree with it. And then from what was the second point that you said, the second question?
Do you agree that there are some marriages that are experiencing the same scenario as we're speaking right now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, now that we agree on that, let us look into a couple of things that she mentioned in the video. She said when the man is coming from work, the moment the man gets to the house, she's attending to him. It's a word, though. I'm not the one putting it in her mouth, though.
Chicks make marriages last.
So,
what do they specially do?
We're going to use Lagos as a case study. And then from my own personal experience, you and your husband, you live in VGC, and I live where I live. Chevron, Ekota Villa. Now, he's been on that traffic from VI, wherever his office is. Boom. If he's driving, even worse. He has a driver. Hallelujah. At least he's not stressing so much. He drives and gets to Chevron and gets to me. And I'm by the door to open the door for him. He comes inside. I hug him. I give him a peck. Depends on how he made me feel the previous day. So he comes inside and I I'm asking him.
Oh, please let me quickly point out something. Do we all note what she said? She said depends on how he made me feel the previous day. So I want, especially our men, to take note of that. How he made me feel the previous day, because I'm wondering whether men are actually making their wife feel special the previous day in order to receive the kind of treatment she says she's giving out now. So I just wanted to.
Please, which
Hey,
treatment?
baby,
It's whether
how
he
are
gave her
you? How
money.
was work? Did your day go okay?
Yeah.
While I'm doing that, I'm taking off his shoes. You know, like he's seated, I'm taking off his shoes. If he's wearing socks, obviously, I'm taking it off and then giving him a little foot massage while pep talking him about how his day went. And I'm attentive to listen to him vent about what happened in the office and what didn't happen. And after that, and you know, in all of these conversations, I probably would have moved from his legs and I'm sitting on him.
Okay. We also take note of what she said. She said when he come, he welcomed him, and then she asked about his day. How did his day went? Let's take note of that too.
This the wife won't do at home in most cases, but she doesn't have.
All right, let's look at this real quick. Anybody want to take 1 or 2 points from what she has said?
Me. I'll take it first. I think it's very unfair and it's very delusional to put yourself at the same level as the duties and the time that you have as a single woman, no kids, no responsibilities, you just care about yourself, you have all the free time to attend to, in her words, attend to the man's every whim and every needs, right? Compared to a woman who is a mother, who's maybe working, who's taking care of her home, who's stressed, who has her own stuff going on, to then give that same attention to a man immediately he comes into the house. It's not realistic. It's not realistic. Even the couples that are the most in love, the couples that are very attentive to each other, it's not a real, it's a fantasy world she's living in. And she can say that because she's single and she doesn't have any of the responsibilities that a married woman with kids, who's married with like a family, who's running a home has. Of course, if I'm sat at home all day long, all I have to do is wear lingerie and twist my dreads and put makeup on my face. Fantastic. Of course, I'm going to be well rested. I can go to the bathroom, spend 3 hours, shave my coochie, and be lying on the couch waiting for a man to come and see me for half an hour. Of course, you have that time. But real people who have real jobs, who have families, who have kids, I can't be, when my husband enters the house, I can't be dropping my nightie, popping my breast into his mouth with kids running around. It's not realistic.
Yeah.
It's not realistic. I'm sorry, Ben. That is annoying because she's pitting herself against a woman that has stuff to do, right? You are a jobless person sitting in your house waiting for a man to come and F you and then give you money after. Of course you have the time in the world. That's your job.
It is
That's your job.
Yeah, I totally agree with that because the thing is, I remember how I was before I had my 2 boys. I had the energy to
Every
do my
woman is like that.
do my makeup, to do my hair, you know what I mean, to do so many things, to literally bask in my skincare. But it's an unfair comparison to compare yourself to a wife, as Cece said very eloquently, where she has kids, where she needs to do school run, where she needs to pick up the kids, where she needs to cook, where she needs to make sure the kids go to bed on time. That's a very unfair comparison. And like Cece said, when you don't have no responsibilities, you can spend all day looking good. You can spend all day, you know, doing all that. As soon as the man comes, you drop everything. It's a very different reality when you're a wife and you have kids. So I think it's a very unfair comparison.
2 different parallels. Very unfair.
Exactly.
Very unfair.
That's good. Thank God we have Raf in the building. Raf and I, we're gonna respond to you guys. But Arik, let's hear from you before I move on to Raf, so that we're gonna say our ladies have spoken their mind. So Arik, what the girl say so far? Do you agree with her that when the man comes, she's asking him about his day, doing whatever she's doing? Do you agree? So far, so good.
It is easier said than done. Imagine her having 3 kids. She'll wake up very early in the morning, prepare them for school, take them back from school, do their laundries, wash their uniform, do their homework or assignments, and she will still have that luxury of time to go and do some hugging and pecking and doing some massaging for the husband when he comes. That is what I said initially. I said, if the man can provide care for those aspects, then the woman will be fully available to do all those things for her husband. But the fact that won't even do 8 hours job and still we couple with domestic works, she cannot have that luxury of time to do all those things. This lady that is talking, she's talking from the aspect that of the fact that she's still single. She has all the time to do all the paparazzi, all the makeup, all the cleaning up, massaging that she really wants to do. So that's
All
my
right.
take.
All right. Thank you very much. Auntie Uju, you're welcome. Thank you, ma. Thanks for coming. Auntie Uju said, side chick is fantasy, wife is reality. Hey,
Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna call Sister Emily. I want to hear from Sister Emily. I'm calling her right now. I want her to come and give us her 2 cents on this matter. Now, Raf, what would be?
Hello.
Hey, Sister Emily, you're welcome. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm okay. Just tired.
Yes, I didn't know you were sleeping. Sorry. When I left school,
It's okay.
I'm like, I'm gonna call Sister Emily. She has to be part of this show because this one is educative. Yeah. So, what's your take so far, ma?
I want to disagree with one of the speakers.
Okay.
She said something. I think a little bit both of us will get into it. But if people agree with me, she said a lot of times when this side chick thing is happening, it's on the men's side, like they are not being caring enough or something, or they are not providing enough to their wife. That's why there's issue in the house. I think she said something of that line. I'm not sure, But my thing is, we shouldn't narrow these issues in marriages to the men only. We know we have some sisters that are privileged more than their husbands. See a woman who comes from a very rich home or a woman who has done well for themselves. I want to give a short scenario. Let's say like our little sister, Vicky James. She has worked hard for herself. She's successful in her own right. Mm-hmm. She's married to this young guy. People say, I don't know them like that, but for her, I know that she's a designer. We can see her works and all of that. They said the guy is not financially stable like her. God forbid in that marriage, maybe, just maybe, the guy is saying, okay, this is what I want to do. But because she has amassed this much wealth for herself, she doesn't want to listen to this guy. No, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to bring myself to do this. Now you're playing with that man's ego. Maybe the man, to an extent, he loves the marriage. He's coming from a background whereby he's been orientated that one woman till death or all of that. There are children in that marriage. He doesn't want to move out. I see a man like that going out to a side chick where he will have that cool head before coming home, whereby he'll be fighting. We know how sometimes women we can be very, very troublesome. Like, I don't know what it is. Sometimes maybe through the raising the kids or no matter the nannies you may have at home, sometimes women just want to be dramatic. That's the truth. So it shouldn't be a case of the man's problem. Sometimes we women, we are the issue.
Thank you.
As much as the men will try to
Ben, really?
Like we do too much. That's the truth.
Okay. Now
we shouldn't fight.
So, Sister Emily, sorry, yes. Sissy, she really can't hear you right now because I'm calling her on Roadcaster. So I'll come to that
side of the aisle. The conversation so far, to be honest, I agree with everybody's opinion, but I just want us to look at it the other way around.
That a woman can actually make it difficult for a man, right? Okay.
Yes.
I agree with that.
I don't agree with that. Sorry.
Sister Emily, the next question before continue. Do you agree that there are some marriages that this thing is presently going on right now?
I agree 100%, especially, let me say something. It's bad, to be honest. I won't tolerate it. I am not a party to a marriage whereby my husband has to go somewhere and have them. No, let me try. Yes, we all are working. However, you don't expect me to be like, oh, that single girl with no child, do all those things. No, you have to be considerate too. The man has to be considerate. There are kids now. There are this. We have to work. We have to do this. So you don't expect all those things. Only selfish men. When you know, I'm saying this on because this topic is a very good one. It's very diverse because it cut across all the types of relationship we have going on this day. Now, some men are very selfish. They just want they want to feed their fantasies. They want to get those, the highest they expect in a woman. But now they forget to know that this woman is not the same when you met her with no kids. It will not be the same. Yes, once in a while she can make time out to give you those treatment, because once in a while small shower vibes will enter, right?
Yes,
we spice up. Yeah, once in a while we'll go out, the kids, we pay somebody to look the kids, we go out half our time, but that will not be
every day.
All
Yeah.
right.
Reality.
Exactly.
Exactly. If you want me to bust you back, just let me know. I thank you for creating time to talk to us. All right, Raf. I think the other guys are still at work, because all of them told me, Ben, this one, if you do them, I'm not there, you will do it again. But I'm like, I don't want bass boss. I don't get energy. I don't experience one bass boss once on this platform. That's okay for me. So, Raf, you and I are the men in the studio right now. I have other men in the chat, but let's just address what the ladies have said so far.
Well, you see, the last speaker, the person you just called now, I think she's so unbiased, so matured, so sincere. You see, the truth is this: marriage is a two-way thing.
Yeah.
Both a man and a woman have to be intentional. Trust me, in marriage, there is always many excuses. That's why there should be courtship before marriage. You should understand somebody's energy before you say I do. You don't marry a man, that his libido is so high, and tomorrow you are denying him, you have excuses and all that, and at a point he's going to give up. I don't support it, but that is reality.
I agree.
So as a woman, I understand that you might be busy. And me, I think I'm an equalist. I don't call myself feminist. I advocate that men should support in domestic jobs. Myself, I'm married. I cook, I clean, I take care of my baby. I do it even more than my wife. And I don't have a problem with that. So I feel like everybody should support. You don't have to put all the household or domestic duty pressure on your wife and have her overwork herself. And then she will come to bed almost like a corpse, tired, and you still want her to acrobatic style. So
okay, Raf. Yeah, thank you. Let's just look at one thing this guy said. I just want to put you on the spot just for a second here. She said when the man comes, she's all over him. She's welcoming him. She's asking him about his day. She's taking off his clothes. She's giving him foot massage. Do you agree that a wife can actually do this?
Yeah, my wife does that. I mean, that's one of the things, maybe that's one of the things she have held me down with over time. I mean, one of the things women want is we want our ego to be, praised. We want to feel sense of relevance. We just want you to make us feel like we are important. Sometimes we know we're not even important. But, just act. Fake it. So that's one of the things. Sometimes the man in question he's referring there will go to this girl's house, and this girl will do all this, and by the time you get to your own house and your wife will see you, she won't even come out. She will send the house girl to go and open the door for you. Sometimes you will step into the house, she will even fake sleep.
Yeah, there's
and you might complain the first day, complain the second day, he will make you feel like you're nagging or you are too troublesome. Over time, you start overlooking it.
But should it be every day, Ralph?
No, it's not. Now, sex is not the thing here.
No, that
not the sex. The little things that the person is doing. Should it be every day?
It should be every time. If you can't at any time, then you have a bad mood. A good example: if I come home and my wife didn't talk to me the usual way, I will be like, "Babe, is everything okay?" Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? So I can't come into my house and my wife is giving me attitude and things are not right. And let me tell you, that is the way we men do. Immediately, my wife gave me that attitude, and I asked her if anything is wrong, and she didn't give me any good excuse. Now I'm worried. Yeah, because I'm worried. Remember, I'm coming from work with official problem. Now I met domestic problem. So I will go to sleep with problem to wake up tomorrow to go and face the official problem I ran away from yesterday.
But doesn't this all come back to communication again? Everything you're saying seems like communication. Where
so many men manage this differently.
Okay.
Some may resort to side chick. Some might resort to stopping over at the beer parlor.
Yeah.
Some might resort to so many things, but just a way to feel better before they start facing their reality.
I agree.
You just try to make that place comfortable for him. Things might change.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me quickly ask one more thing from you, Raf, before we move on to the next one. My brother MOP is a marriage counselor, and he does a very good job educating men on how to run their home, how to be a leader, and makes things work. Do you, because if MOP is here right now, I have a feeling what MOP can point out of this, because MOP will let us understand that the way your wife reacts to you at home is as a result of what you are doing as the husband. So if you act right as a man, if you act right, you lead well, your wife will definitely reciprocate. So 100% MOP.
I disagree. That is wrong. That is false. And let me tell you, that is false. To completely base another adult on a different adult is wrong. Let me tell you, I am married, and most of you here, of us here, are married. Beno, I can tell you that if we flip the coin, let's start with this. If we flip the coin, you will realize that 80% of these women we married wouldn't have married us if they were to make the choice.
Sure.
Did you even marry the man you like? Some of those things have fundamental problems. Like, do they even like you, or did they want to settle with you because you are ready and you have a good job? You know, that is one. Secondly, I want to refer to what Yvonne Jegede said on his podcast with Medu.
All right.
You know, that statement is very common, and the modern women have been raised to classify men and their values based on their income. A good example in America now, if you make a certain annual income, you're a high value man. If you're a low value man. Now,
I've heard that phrase.
That which I think is totally wrong. Now, that this puts a man on a pressure to make sure that his wife doesn't earn more than him. Because so many women cannot respect a man they earn more than. So if eventually within the marriage something happened and she have a better opportunity to make way more than you, she might stop respecting you. Most women are attracted to your money. So when they eventually earn more than you, then there is nothing to be attracted to.
Okay, all right.
But you're generalizing when you say that. Please be, because it's like some women are not all like that.
Okay.
Let's not do the generalization thing.
Okay. But let me just quickly say something here, Raf. When I was talking about how my brother MOP will have addressed this issue just from me watching his channel, listening to him, which I so much love how he addressed many of these issues. You see, me personally, for instance, if I agree with MOP, because sometimes what you do to a woman determines how she will respond. Like for me, if I'm leaving work, I usually call my wife. I can text her, hey babe, I'm on the way to the house. So do you want me to get you something? I'm hungry. Oh, how you day? We're already chatting, laughing, and all that. And sometimes I'll be like, do you need anything? Do you want me to stop by in the store or something? And you're like, no, I don't need anything, just come. So by the time I got home, my madam don't already did there to throw some jabs at me. It's all laughter from the moment I opened the door. So I just wanted to say that I agree 100% with how MOP put it. That look, sometimes how you treat a woman determines how she responds. And in the case of this side chick and all this drama going on, I believe there are some men that when they have issues with their wife, they let it linger for too long until the woman is now reacting.
We mentioned about malice before. Remember, Brother Ben in Auntie B's show, malice is a big thing.
Yeah. So once they are reacting now, my gender will now be like, you that are married, what is wrong with you? That is when they now start going for side chicks. So I just wanted to clear that up real quick. Sister Uju, I dropped the link. Sister Uju said she want to say one or two things. I dropped the link already. But let's move on to the next thing she said. Please take a listen.
After me, I have the whole day. I have the whole time in the world because that is how he sees me every time he comes. So he's used to that pamper that he probably doesn't get at home. So I'm sitting on his laps, he's grabbing my butt, or he's seeing my butt. My nipples are all over his face.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Available for him to touch, right? And I'm smelling good. Do you understand me? Yeah. So he likes what he's seeing. He likes the full attention that I'm giving to him.
Of course,
undivided. For that 45 minutes or 30 minutes that he's spending with me, he is my priority. He is number one.
Of course, he can be your priority. You're not doing anything.
He's probably to go get him a glass of juice. If he drinks whiskey, a glass of whiskey, or maybe get his food, or whatever that is in the house available. But the point is, there is a relationship that is very intense in a very short period of time. It could be 30 minutes that he spends with me. But that 30 minutes, I'm not leaving him alone. In that 30 minutes, I'm all over his business. In that 30 minutes, I'm making my demands. He's making his. Everybody is collecting whatever they want to collect from each other.
Yes. That's where I want to stop on that.
It's all transactional.
In that 30 minutes, kids come crying, Mommy, I want to poo-poo. In that 30 minutes, I want to eat.
No, exactly.
How do you take it easy now?
She's not in reality.
But you should be popping out your breast to put in his mouth, Abby. Okay.
I've not done my homework. In that 30 minutes.
Okay, let's address
just a quick thought. When she's popping when she's popping all these things in her mouth, I assume she has birth control, because if she doesn't and she gets pregnant, she'll be in the same position as the wife.
No, she said she's not. She uses protection. She said that she's not ready to get pregnant for any man.
Okay.
Thank you, sisters. We have our Auntie Uju in the house. Auntie Uju in the building. Auntie, how are you doing? Welcome, ma.
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm fine, ma. Thank you for coming to grace this topic with us, ma. Thank you very much. Auntie Uju, what's your
I want to calm down. I want to calm down. I'm just versing. This thing is just making me mad. How can somebody just open the when he comes, I have time, I spend time with him, I give him all the time he needs. You know, that it's transactional, like they said. She knows what she's going to get. She's going to get paid just like a call girl that she is.
You said it.
Compare that with a wife. You know what women go through in marriage? As she's sitting there, I smell nice. Of course, you have time to smell nice.
Exactly.
Because you have the whole day to shower, make your hair. You know what you're about to get. He's coming. But
and you're working.
It's your work. You're a caller. That's what you are. Just like the way we get ready and go to work. Some of us work for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. We are there. That is her work. So she shouldn't compare herself with the wives.
Yeah.
And what you said about, a husband being intentional, a husband being present in the home makes a big difference. But some of these men, no, they don't want to be part of what goes on in a home. Is a woman that takes care of the children, bathes the children, makes sure they go to practices, makes sure they eat, does everything, cooks. This man, some of them will go to work and come back home without doing anything. And then at night, your hand will be crawling on her body. You expect her to do the do with you because she's a superwoman or bionic woman. It is very selfish. That's the way I look at it. And before you know it, my wife is not giving me the way she used to give me before. How will she give it to you? Okay, when you guys didn't have children, of course she can give you any style you want. Now there are children involved. She's working. She's doing most of the house chores. Just like the guy said, that he helps around the house. Of course. Let me tell you, my husband helping around the house at night, if he wants me to stand on my head, I will do that. Because you know what? He has helped me. He has relieved the load.
Relieve the load, definitely.
You know, sometimes I'll be coming back home and I'll be thinking, oh, what am I going to cook? My husband will be up. And when I come home, he has already cooked.
That's love language.
My lover, my lover. So what do you expect that night? Even if he says, okay, stand up and raise your hand, I'll do that. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Marriage is partnership.
Exactly. Communication. Said it how many times?
Understanding each other. Being there. Helping out.
And I think some men are just... I think some men are very... They're just... I don't know. Do men ever grow up? Why do you always want to be attention 24 like a newborn baby? Why?
They just have so many unrealistic expectations from the wife, I think.
Okay.
So many unrealistic
attention.
We love attention, just the way you ladies are doing.
No, women don't need attention like that.
We don't need attention like that. We don't.
When you give me my own attention, I can't be dead whilst busy all day. And you expect me when you come home, I'll say, oh my Lord, let me rub your feet. Like, no. Myself, I'm just trying to get my mind.
That can even happen. Depending on how the man left home in the morning. You can't expect a man that when he was leaving the house in the morning, he was busy nagging. Why did you put this here? Why did this kid do this? Why did this one? Why is this one like this? And you expect the man to come back home in the evening or in the night. I expect the woman to go and hug him and kiss him and say, my love, you are welcome. Start doing all the massaging and the rest. Depends on how
if the side chick has conditions that it depends on how he treats her, all the more reason for the wife. If you want us to do helicopter, God knows what things, then you have to treat us right. It's just really ironic.
We may want you to do reverse cowgirl.
See, Ben, now you know about reverse cowgirl. Wow, who's been teaching you?
About this. A man that is present, a man that is helpful will not. It is easy for the
very easy
to love him.
It's very
and that's
easy.
The
it's
reason
not that
why
difficult.
I came back to what I said when I said that if the marriage is okay, there's no reason for you to step out.
Exactly. But some of these men, they run away from their responsibility. That's the truth.
It's exactly.
Because they say, oh, the house is chaotic. Of course it will be chaotic. You have 4 children. For heaven's sake, they'll be running up and down. Oh, I need a place to relax, a quiet place. Oh, so your wife don't need a place to relax too. Why can't we women have side cocks? When we feel like relaxing, we can go, But we know our responsibilities. That's why I say it is very selfish for a man to have a side chick. Very selfish. Because we too would like to have side cocks where we can, relax. Somebody will massage us, give us what we want. And some of these men don't realize it too. They expect their wives to look the same way, to, perform the same way after giving birth to children. But they don't fail to realize that themselves, they are adding weight. Their stomach is even
high blood pressure.
Even when they are doing
you're breaking the table until you're due. Speak. Some of these men even have some of these men they can't even, the member is not even standing up strong. But you're out there embarrassing yourself with a side chick that's you're collecting money from you. Stop it.
You even have
million.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Like a sandwich.
There's even some men that are looking like 8-9 months pregnant. And they still have side chick. Let me tell you.
The sight of you is irritating your wife. But you're out here saying side chick, my wife. Have you looked at yourself, sir?
Oh my God.
Sissy, you know I can sue you from US. I can sue you in London. Sure, you know. Stop, Sissy. You are hitting the belt right now. Okay.
Oh my days.
You should let us break this table. Seriously, like some of you men, you shouldn't even be having any side chick. Those side chicks are putting up with your crap because they're collecting money from you.
Exactly.
You're embarrassing yourself. You can have it last 10 minutes, 10 seconds. But you're saying my side chick, my side chick. Rubbish.
See what you're doing to brother, man. Like, it has
Well,
to
we have to
be
tell him
okay.
facts, man, because
You
the
know,
fact of the matter is, if the money wasn't there, that
Yeah.
same woman wouldn't be saying all that she's
At
saying. It's all
all.
transactional. She's not sleeping with him for free. Let's be real.
At all.
Okay, thank you, my sisters. Thank you, because I see how far you guys are ready to throw punches now.
now. No,
We're going to hell. We're going to hell. We're not going low. We're going to hell.
Let me finish what I was saying. Let me finish.
All right,
I
man.
said they'll be in bed, swooshing their wives like sandwich. The woman can't even breathe because of their big belly, their pot belly.
Hey, you went
But the
there.
wife will still be there loving on them. See what I'm
Thank
saying?
you, bro.
Exactly.
And there was a video I saw. A hotel was on fire, and you know, the people there were running out from the window. They were trying to jump out from the window. They had I don't know, and this big guy was there with a skinny young lady. He was stuck in the window. This is somebody's. People were screaming. Somebody's husband. Somebody's husband. Can you believe it? His stomach couldn't even pass through the window for him to get to the ladder.
Until you.
And people were saying, "What are we going to do?" Oh my God!
Imagine if that's your husband, you will never claim him.
Wahala. I have to leave. I beg. I said it all this. Bye bye, guys.
Oh, Aduju, thank you. Aduju just don't make me laugh tired. Now, why now?
But it's true. Having a side chick is very selfish. I don't care. If you don't want your wife, divorce her. Do you understand? It's just very to me. It's unfair. Women should have side cocks then. That them too.
I said that, and I was told that it was too westernized when I said that if you're not happy, have a divorce. It's a westernized concept, I've been told, quote unquote.
All right. I gotta go. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Auntie Oji.
Bye.
All right, Didi, I was looking for you. You left the studio, so you better come back and drop your own 2 cents too, because I saw your comment earlier, Didi, when you say you can do everything this girl is describing, that you don't, that you are ready. I was willing. I just wanted you to finish before you can tell us how you are doing it. Okay, now let's get back to this business real quick, because I think we should be out of here in about 30 minutes. I know my brother MOP have a show too. So we might want to kind of go there and learn some lessons. But real quick,
back to back shows, Brother Ben, back to back.
Oh, I haven't told you, we are now monetized. We now have full monetization. I guess you guys will see some advert when you are coming in. Did that advert played where you are coming in? So now we have all full monetization, super chat, money gone like that, the freeze. But all right, let's quickly look at one thing this girl says. Do we all agree that a married man having anything to do with a side chick is more or less like a transactional relationship? There is nothing there.
Totally. It's all about the Benjamins. She's not doing it because she likes him.
Right. Okay. Do we also agree that there is an underlying issue at home that makes the man prefer to go and stop at the side chick's place first before going home? Okay, there's a point where this lady said that when the man comes to her place, he will calm down, he will be relaxed, that she has distressed him. So when he get back home, whatever tantrum the wife is throwing, he's gonna be calm, he will be okay and all that. Do we agree with that too, that when a man comes from a side chick's place, they are usually calm and humble and they don't want to go head to head with their wife? Do you agree?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Harry,
I can't relate.
No,
Sorry.
I personally
Ben.
think, yeah, because they've released all their pent up frustration and they've been enjoying. So why not? They're going to be calm and collected by the time they get
Okay,
home.
so now if the wife wants to collect her own share of the sausage, and the
Yeah.
sausage is not standing, the man is a 1 minute
The
man.
guy's
He's
tired.
finished his 1 minute. Now
Yeah.
that's causing the real problem in the relationship because now he can't
Exactly.
perform.
Oh, that will have to be
Exactly.
they initially
Okay.
had. That's a
Let's
bit
take
Totally.
time now. I get you, Sissy, because I know Sissy want to really go down below and attack us today. Please. Ari, do you agree with what I've said so far, that there is an underlying issue at home, and when the man comes from the side chick place, he's usually calm? Based on experience, I know you might not experience it. A lot of women who actually have a very good husband, they don't get to know how this thing works, but you can tell from what is out there and what some other women who have experienced this kind of situation usually describe. So, Arik, what's your take?
Yes, yes, but I don't agree with the aspect that when the man leaves the side chick's house and gets home, that will be more calm. No, because when the man gets home, he will tend to be comparing and contrasting, and he will be getting more angry, seeing what the side chick is doing that the wife is not doing.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. You're right.
I don't think there will be calmness in the house. I don't think the man will be calm when he gets home.
Voila, deal. Okay. Okay, let's round up what she's saying. I'm gonna play another part of the video now, and then we look at it again.
And what is he getting? Attention, sex, romance. That's it. That's all the married man wants from the woman outside, anyways.
So how does that keep his marriage at home?
Good. So when he leaves me, he spends 45 minutes with me, he's calm. He's relaxed. Whatever heat is at home, he can deal with it calmly. He can deal with it way better than if he just drove from the office in that traffic and he goes home straight. He'll be angry, he'll be agitated, he'll be like, you know what, I just want to go upstairs and rest. But when he has spent that quality time with me, whatever madam is saying at home is fine.
That doesn't solve the problem they have in the family, in that marriage. Because if the man is actually calm at that moment, what about the next morning? What about the next day? It will keep going and going and going like that. So they I think what they need to do is to sit down and resolve whatever issues they have between them, not opting for a side chick.
Okay.
I agree with that, because the excuse that he's going to be calm is just her way of perpetuating the delusion in her head that she's actually helping the marriage. It's delusion, because for you to say I'm doing it to help the wife by him keeping him calm, that's just absolute nonsense. As the lady just said. Sorry?
The problem is still there. Exactly. Like,
exactly.
you know, sometimes you go,
when he wakes
you
up in the
might
morning.
be having a problem.
Right.
You might be having a problem with your partner. You go out, you know, for the sake of being in public and around people. You guys will be laughing. You'll be smiling at each other. Immediately you enter the car. If you're the type of person that keep malice, that beef is still there. So when you enter your house, you're just gonna pick up where you left off. So what? Relax. It's like you've gone somewhere, you've enjoyed yourself, and you know you're going back to your chaotic house and all the problems. Immediately he's leaving, he's already thinking, oh shit, like I've got to go and deal with this rubbish.
Yeah,
do you understand?
The problem is still there after he leaves the side chick. Sorry,
he'll be even more irritated as he's coming.
Now, irritated. We get more irritated seeing the wife, because the problem is still there.
The problem is still there.
Still there.
Okay. Now, as we're gonna be rounding up gradually, we've seen all the video now. We saw what these guys say. A lot of people came for her online, and shockingly, my gender were like, "Yes, she's telling you people the truth. You better listen." She's saying it, and then the women they were just cussing her. I think I'm gonna do another reaction show on that one, because I'm like, you people should cut her some slack now. But for where those women were bashing her like there is no tomorrow. Now, but for the purpose of this channel, we want people to learn. Let us now look at solutions. Okay. For one, I think there are two issues here. Just like that lady said, this thing is happening in Nigeria, even all over the world, not only in
It's all
Nigeria.
over the world, not just Nigeria.
Yeah. And just like she said, she's just saying the reality, to be honest. Although the way she presented it, she presented like, I'm proud of doing this, which me, I disagree with. And somebody made a comment earlier, I think it was Sissy, that said, if you know all this, why are you not married? They are not picking you and you are here.
You remember Kim Kardashian, the type of rubbish? Look at her situation now. As fine as she is with her fake body, who wants her? Who wants? So you need to think about the future and the legacy of your behavior will now entail later on in the future.
Yeah. Yeah. Didi said, let me drop a tip for prospective side chicks. Don't just career with your sugar daddy. Practice what Oyinbo call love making session. Didi, I know Didi is
not
coming
playing.
from a place of fighting. Didi is probably angry.
She's going low, man. She's going low.
The side chicks are doing a good job. I'm sorry. Okay, so my sister Juliana said, every married man should learn how to solve every problem in his marriage, not flirting outside with side chicks. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Now, I wanted to make one suggestion here, which for me as a man, as a married man, from my personal experience, I want to say that most time when people are married and they are not friends, that is when they resort to a situation whereby a man is having side chick and saying, I'm leaving work, let me go to my side chick before coming home. Maybe I should break it down a little bit further. You see, when people just see that, okay, we're married, I'm the husband, you are the wife. So they are now playing the role of husband and wife. They are not friends.
They're not friends, yeah.
I continue to say this. When you see couples who are married for the longest, if you look deep, they are friends. Their marriage is just one part of their life, while their friendship is the other side of their life.
Agree.
I totally agree. That makes sense.
All right. And your friend is somebody you tell everything. Your friend is someone who tells you how they feel, whether it's okay or not. They will tell you the reality. Your friend is the person you are vulnerable around. You play, you chat, you laugh, you gossip, you do everything together, you know? And I do advise younger folks that when you're getting married, before you even propose to a lady, first of all, check your friendship level. Are you guys really friends? Do you guys talk and laugh and joke and play with each other most of the time? Or anytime you guys just come around, you see that, oh, we are going on a date and you talk about, but you don't really, you know that I think I said it here on this show one time that any couple, if you are married to a man or a woman and you don't fart when you are around each other, you are not friends yet. I think a disgusting way. What that simply means is that there are something that a lot of people don't know about you, something you do in your secret place, in your private room, but your husband will know. And there are things about your husband that nobody knows. You as a wife, you know. If there are things you don't know about your husband, especially private stuff, his pains, his joy, you are not friends. I often see men that they will say, oh, I'm running my business, I'm doing this, and their wife don't know jack about their business. Their wife don't know what even goes on at their work. They don't talk about it at home. You know, I can remember when I was working elsewhere and my wife was working where she's working before I joined them over there. I almost knew all her co-workers by name. She knew everybody I'm working with. She haven't met them. That's because we talk a lot. So I think when friendship is missing, that is when a man will now say, somebody is giving me something somewhere. My wife is not doing this. My wife is not doing that. That's just my take for now, because I have a list of couple of things that I'm going to point out. I read something about this before I come on this show, and it's about how you can create friendship in your relationship. I also have somebody that is working on something. Once the material is ready, it will be published. I think it's going to be the cheapest solution to most of marital issues. Oh no, we are working on rapid score. I'll talk about that in subsequent video. But for now, my take is that when side chicks become the therapist to your husband, it means that you guys are not friends. So what's your take, Cece and Honey Babe and Eric? Let's take it one at a time. Who want to go first?
Should I go first? Ben, I totally agree with what you said. When a lot of couples that are married, you saying friendship, they don't even like each other. Really, they don't even like each other. If it wasn't because maybe the person has money, or maybe the person has influence, or maybe this person was just the person that they were dating and they accepted, or the man was ready for marriage and this is the lady that he saw and he said, okay, let me go forward. A lot of couples that are married, they don't like each other. So after a while, once you're married, you have kids, you do all the mundane things of life, it becomes a chore. It becomes boring. You start to resent the person. You don't want to spend time with them. You don't care what they did at work. You don't care if they had a good day. You don't even care what they ate. The food becomes the same. Every day is like Groundhog Day. It's the same. You're not interested in making effort anymore. I feel like the death of a relationship usually is when the couples no longer want to make effort, where you don't even have the desire to make the other person happy. You just don't care. That's when you know the relationship is really in problem, right? So a friendship 100% has to be at the basis of, at the foundation of the relationship, and then you just build on that, because eventually, like, the older you get, the more time you spend in marriage. I've not been married, but the people that I see that have been married a long time, they always say it's not the carewer anymore. Maybe you're not even having carewer anymore. Maybe the person has got health problems, challenges. The wife is looking after the husband is looking. It's not those things that keep them together. It's the friendship.
Exactly.
Right? It's the love, it's the friendship, and they like each other as people, as individuals. But when you don't have that, it's very easy for you to think, oh, my wife is not doing any little thing the person is not doing. Maybe even your husband is not doing. Maybe they're just doing normal things, but because you don't like the person, everything they do irritates you. Everything they do irritates you. So you will not even see the value in the person. It doesn't mean that they're even a bad person. You just don't like them. So nothing they can do or will do will ever make you content, right? So 100% I agree with you that friendship should be at the basis of any marriage and relationship. Definitely. Without that, then you fall into these problems with going outside and looking for solace within, the bosoms of your side chick, or maybe your side cock. I don't know.
Tizzy, you are really throwing shades today.
I'm throwing them.
Honey Babe,
I wanted to say that I literally will just build on that. Friendship is very, very important, because, like I said, even, you have that, like, I have uncles and aunties where they're married, and they have that jokey friendship. One of my uncles was saying that my aunt snores, and they were laughing at each other when I saw them. They've been married for 40 years. And I look at them and I'm thinking, wow, it's all about the friendship. Because when you have that friendship and have that good foundation of a friendship, you will not be thinking about, my husband's offended me, I'm not going to talk to him for 1 week. Or I'm not going to give him Kewa because I'm upset with him, or he hasn't done this, or he hasn't done that. Because the basis of your relationship is friendship. And you would want to, in a committed relationship like that, any issues you would have, you would want to clear it up. Is when you have, sorry to say, hatred for each other. That's when you have serious malice, months, years. You have a situation of you haven't carried your wife for a year, 2 years, 10 years, and you're only there for the children. You have a total distaste for each other. The guy comes into the bedroom, you're irritated, you walk out, you refuse to cook his food, and then it turns into something else. And the man is going for a side chick because there's fire in the mountain in the house. So I think it's very, very important to have that friendship. And I think for us older ones, maybe it's a bit too late for us, but the younger ones, they really need to think about the foundations of relationship. And friendship is very important, because when your partner has BP and high blood pressure and cannot care anymore, that friendship will keep you glued. Yeah, because you're not going to love each other. You're not going to be absolutely in love with each other every single day, but the friendship will glue you together. So for me, friendship is very, very important. And there's a lot of couples out there that don't like each other, and to me have no business being married.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Sissy. Oh, Arik.
No, honey babe.
Yeah, I know. Honey babe is the one who just finished. So I just wanted to take Arik side. I know the three of you are London people, so your time is quite different from ours. So Arik, what's your take on why this is good and what people can do about it to fix it?
Definitely, friendship is the basis in marriage. Yes, because I can't imagine I'm not free with. I have to be free with the person, be able to talk to the person. Like you said, I should be able to find where the person is. So it's when you guys are friends that you'll be able to tell yourself the bitter truth that is supposed to know. That's when you'll be able to correct yourself in love. That is when you'll be able to say, oh, babe, you are getting too fat. Let's go and register. Not you have to go and register. Let's go and register at the gym. Let's take a walk. Let's attend this occasion or not. But if you are not friends, if there is no friendship between the husband and the wife, if they are not, they should be best friends. And if they are not friends, that is when they will have to give room for side chick to come in. Because if the woman is not playful and accept to be friend with the man will want to look elsewhere to go to get the attention that he needs. So I think friendship is the basis in the marriage.
Yeah. Thank you. Didi, I'm sending this thing to you. I need you to still come and say your mind. What is your suggestion about Kama Sutra? What is Kama Sutra? This Didi is a criminal lady. All right. Thank you, Comfort Fash. Comfort Fash said, Pastor K always said, marry your friend. Yes. You see, the reality of it is this. I've been married for, I think we are heading to our 15 years in marriage, my baby and I, and we've been together for 21 years. And every time I kept saying this, what I love the most about my wife is that friendship we have built over the years. I can literally be at home with my wife all day long, and I'll never be bored. We could just talk, the yarn, the play, And the issue of this side chick thing, to me, when you don't have that connection with your wife or you don't have that connection with your husband, that's when the man will begin to seek for someone who can appeal to that side of him. You feel me? Because a lot of friendship can solve so many problems in marriage. It's not hard to talk to your friend. I don't see somebody who say, I can't talk. If you have a friend you can't talk to, then it's not your friend.
It's not your friend, definitely.
You feel me, Sissy?
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
If a man have an issue with his wife and he cannot easily say, babe, why you do like this now? Right? You have issue. There is a big problem. And I'm bringing the friendship aspect into it because all the things this guy described in our video, I do this, I kiss him, I massage his leg, I do that. It's not hard for any woman to do it if there is friendship.
Exactly.
You feel me now? I remember times that I've even lost count of times that I can be home and my mother will just be, oh yeah, Benny, bring this your big head, come here. And she will just
I was just gonna say that. Exactly.
And she will just be rolling around and it feels so good. With friendship, you can do so many things. I think like almost 2 years in a row, whenever it's my birthday, my wife will say, babe, I'm taking you out. By the time I go down happy, I like food, to be honest. I like food so much. And when she say, babe, I'm taking you out, and then she go drive. By the time I know it, she will carry me go massage parlor. And she will pay. Oh, I go don't begin the verse like, why would you spend $100, $120 for just somebody to press my back? And whenever she gave me that treatment, I saw the difference. And then I know deep down inside me, as a traditional man, I will never take myself to a massage parlor and pay $100. Like
When your wife can massage you for free.
I will convert to naira. Like what? 150,000 naira for somebody to press my back. But whenever she do that, I appreciate it so much because I can feel the difference. The last time she took me there, I slept off. There was somebody was working on me, someone was working on her. I slept up in the process. That was how good it felt. But it's because we are friends. I do a lot of things for her too. So I want to encourage people that if we want to avoid this side chick situation, please start talking to your partner. How do people stay in marriage where you can't even throw jab at your partner? Because I know we might say, oh, women, because I saw a lot of men on that chat that were saying, oh, what this guy is saying is right. Some women are this, some women are that. And I felt like, dude, there are some terrible men that even when they are coming home, when you see their eye, the moment they open door, the expression on their face, even you will be man, you don't want to go near them. There are some men like that. There are some men that when they come back home, all they do, there are some men that nags too. ABCC.
Yeah.
Men that nags. The moment they come back home, all they say, oh, why is this cloth on this chair? Why is that table pushed that way? Wahala don't come. As a man, when you come in, ignore some of these things. Just smile, embrace your wife. It's small, you will get there. So please, my last take, before my sisters say we have their last take too, my last take is that side chick did not keep marriage, or it does not make marriages last. Side chicks break marriages faster. And the worst part is that as a man, if you have side chick and you think that, okay, whatever my wife is not giving me, I'm getting it from the side chick is playing you. The side chick has her own boyfriend. She has other men she's servicing too. And God help you. If that side chick give you STD, you can't carry and
say it, brother Ben. Say it.
Yeah, definitely.
You might have side chick that even your wife don't know. But when STD, because there's something people don't know a lot of time. As a man, when you contract STD, it might not show immediately. 2, 3, 4 days. You might not even know that you carry it already. And you go back home, you begin mess with your wife. You go deposit and there. You know what they talk? They say women are receivers. Madam go receive them. The thing go come, they grow. They grow. By the time Madam go check, once he say, you don't bring jumbo, you are in trouble. And there are some women that could even be the breaking point for them. So please, side chick don't save marriages. You don't make marriages like that. Girl is just trying to sell her market. You can see her Instagram is growing now. And I look at her, to be honest, I don't like describing women body, but I'm not really impressed, to be honest. I only see that she's tall, opening cleavages, and the bobino they there. You know, we African men, we like it. We like front load. I don't even see the front load there. So please,
what about backload?
That thing is dry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my sisters, but I just have to point it out. I don't really see anything there that I don't know. She's just advertising that. Sometimes these guys, they actually pay Nedu in order to appear in that podcast so they can grow their channel. They do that, right? That's why when they go there, they will just be running their mouth saying all kind
controversial things. Yeah, I think so. Definitely.
So please, I don't buy it that side chick save. My side chick no save nothing. If you have problem with your wife, talk about it.
Exactly.
I know when you are with a woman as a man, when you are with a woman for a certain period of time, sometimes you get bored. Sometimes we see as if there is no ginger. If you are your wife's friend, that ginger will come back naturally. Because sometimes you guys might be playing in the closet before you know, one thing don't they enter one thing. Sometimes
sorry, Ben, go on.
No, go ahead. I'm just
and then for our sisters, sometimes we have to look at ourselves as well. Some of us, when your husband comes home, please, can you remove that wrapper that you were cooking stew? Can you take off that hair bonnet that you were making ogbono or whatever? Change that hair. That
Yeah,
even
take off the cap.
even me as a woman, I really hate when I see women in those net that net bonnet and that
Yeah,
wrapper
the
walking
bonnet,
up and
yeah.
down in the house. Sometimes just look sexy, even if the kids are there. I'm not saying you should be walking around naked, no,
Yeah.
but there's a way that you can still dress that is appealing to your spouse, your partner. That when he enters, he's just like, please, darling, let's pack these. Even the husband will be ready to go and get the kids ready for bed to, to
Quick.
just spend time with you. But when he enters the house, you're looking like stew, you're smelling like stew, there's stuff it's not even inviting. Come on, it's not even inviting for you yourself. If you're visiting somebody's house and they greet you or they don't greet you, the whole house is smelling like food and things are scattered everywhere. Sometimes as well, we have to be aware of our partner's needs as well. It could be small things. If you know your partner is a neat person, try your best, be a bit neat. When you know he's coming back, ask the kids to help pack up the kids, pack up the toys, or let the kids also go to their bedroom. I don't know. But I've seen that thing with a lot of our sisters. You just be too comfortable. Why?
Yeah,
You be comfortable, and the sight of you will even irritate your husband. I'm not saying it's an excuse, but men are visual. We say that all the time. They like to see something hot, something sexy. It doesn't mean you need to be naked, but just be a bit appealing to the man,
Yeah.
So I feel like our sisters, some of us, you're on this table, just present yourself a little bit now. Be nice when your husband enters, your man enters, hey baby, how was your day? Just that 2 minutes of attention it doesn't take anything away from you. Do you understand? So I feel like, there's small things that we can all do to make our relationships better once we're aware. Once you're aware, I think you can make the improvements. But that thing, remove that wrapper, take off that hair bonnet, and just put it in the bin. That thing offends me, and I'm a woman. I hate it so much.
It's telling you. Can I say something? What Cece said is so correct, because I've been guilty of that, where you wear the wrapper and everything. And I've had to realize a couple of years ago that you need to ginger things up. So like you said, you don't have to put makeup, but you can put a very nice, nightwear. You understand what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to put makeup, a little bit of lip gloss, clean the house, make sure you put the kids to bed, make a nice meal. Do you know what I mean? And then get it down, whether in the living room, on the bed. But you really, I totally get it. You really need to try. It's baby steps, because not everybody can do the Kama Sutra. I can't do half the stuff in there, but little baby steps. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It's baby steps. And sometimes it's just setting the mood. It's not like the man will enter, you'll be jumping on him. You've got kids, I understand. I've got kids as well. But listen, one thing I don't play about is my man and our time together. So, get the kids out of the way. There's ways that maybe if you're home before your partner, you can work with your kids, especially older kids. Like, you need to tell them, okay, daddy's gonna be home, let's have dinner.
Exactly.
Get the kids also ready, that they know, mommy and daddy need to have their time together. They shouldn't just be rushing in, daddy, mommy. Do you understand? Like, we need our time.
Just tell them that, listen, don't come downstairs if you're doing something downstairs or whatever. I know that's
and also be maybe the way that as ladies, sometimes the way that you manage your time. I'm somebody who manages my time very well. I plan what I'm doing in my day. I plan our meals. I plan, schedule your time. Even if it's like, it has to be like work, right? So maybe have a schedule for dinner, a bedtime routine. Some people don't have routines, so they become overwhelmed when everything is too much. The kids are not in bed. The kids are still running around 11 o'clock. You've not had time to sit down with your husband. So it's also about you as a lady arranging and scheduling your time and working smart instead of hard. Let me put it in a work context, run your home like you go, when you go to work, you're in the office, you're there 9 to 5, work has got to get done. I think have that same mentality at home and things will improve. You'll have time for your husband, schedule that time, put the kids to bed early, get him to help, and then have your time together and just, make yourself presentable, that when he comes back, he's like, damn, I can't wait to see my wife. Like, not this one, he will see you and you just be irritated.
Can I say something? I have an Oyibo friend that lives because I'm in Essex, and like, she makes it a point where the kids, even the 16-year-old that just turned 16, the kids are all in bed by 8. and she makes sure she has time for her husband, whether it's Kerouac, whether it's watching Netflix, whether it's discussing their day. So I think it's very, very important, like Cece said, to make sure you have a schedule. Make sure the kids go to bed at the right time because they should be having school tomorrow. And then make sure you have time for your kids. Kids should not be up 11, 12 o'clock. Make sure everybody has their bed routine and have time for yourself and your husband is very, very important.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you. Eric, what's your take, Eric, please?
I hope all this is so easy like this. I hope we can just do as a wife, we can do this easily because family differs, and the kind of husband you have. We have different type of husband, and we have different type of kids. My kids will not sleep until they see their father comes in. They want to hug daddy, they want to collect biscuits and ice cream and the rest, so they will not sleep. And I'm New Year in UK, you cannot force a child to do what he or she doesn't want to do.
Don't try it.
Who said?
No. You're the one that controls the house.
You're the one that controls the house. The kids can't run you.
They don't control the house.
Recently, they will be telling me, Mom, it is not yet night now, because even till around 11 in the night, the day is still bright. They'll be telling me we are still in the
Do you know what you do? Do you know what you do, Arik? You get blackout curtains. You put it in the bedroom. When it's time for bedtime, it's black in there. It's bedtime because I said it's bedtime.
Yeah. My 12-year-old is in bed now because he knows it's 9 o'clock. He's in bed. He has school. He's taller than me, but 9 o'clock, I don't play with his bedtime. He's in bed.
I don't want to see in my house. I don't want to see any when I was with my son's dad, he used to come back from work. We have dinner together. Obviously, his job is like a job where he finishes like 9 to 5. He's home by 6 o'clock. We have dinner together. 8 o'clock. I don't want to see my son anywhere around us. His dad will read in bedtime. He goes to bed. That's our time. I don't want to see any child walking up and down 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Nah, it's you, the parents, that you need to set the routine. Your kids are used to, I want to see daddy before bed because that's the routine that you have. But once you switch it, they'll get used to it. It doesn't mean that daddy can't come to the room and give them kiss. And maybe if they're in bed, the dad comes home, you can read them bedtime story when they're in bed. He'll still see them, hug them, kiss them.
But I explain all this to my 3-year-old daughter.
No, you have to, my darling. You have to, because that's how men will complain and say that the wife is pampering the kids and not got time for me.
Not giving them
attention. You'll be surprised.
Yeah, not giving them attention.
Send your kids to bed and spend time with your husband. The kids can't run your home for you. That's just my own. That's my own. 3 years old is not too. You can train your baby. You can train your kids.
Listen, when my youngest son was 6 weeks old, I did control crying. I trained that child, so it is possible.
Yeah,
when it comes to a bed routine,
kids just need a routine. They'll get used to it. Once you're firm, after 1, 2, 3 days, they'll get the point. They'll stay in their bedroom. Daddy will come and meet you in bed. But you're not coming out to come and be disturbing mommy and daddy time. No, sorry, bedtime.
Very educating show, man. Thank you, Cece. Thank you, honey babe. Thank you, Eric. You see, Eric,
you're welcome.
The other side you brought in now is very, very important. And I think we can't even exhaust this topic today. I may have to do a part 2 because
it needs a part 2, Ben.
Yeah, I think it's important we actually learn
how... Is there a part 2?
Yeah.
We need a part 2. I think what Eric said is important, and it affects a lot of marriages when kids are just too
It was hard
around
for me because
the
I had to
parent.
do it just as a single mom. It was hard dealing with the kids, but it is possible.
There's going to be a part 2. I will try to bring you my sisters back and get some of my brothers to talk about it too. And that reminds me, thank you everybody for always being on this channel. I have a lot of people lined up that are coming to this show, and a lot of them are really doing fine. Brothers, sisters, they are really, really okay. I respect them so much. And even coming, many of them don't even go to YouTube or something, but they were watching my program on the ground, and they will like, Ben, I think I want to be part of that show. I like what is going on. So please, I'll be bringing some people here matured people that can really share life experiences with us. I even spoke with a brother today. He's a big boy. He was actually the first rich Nigerian I have contact with here in US. He used to own two
Is he single? Is he single?
Why are you asking? Don't even go there. I've
What
already
did you?
signed
I'm
up.
asking for a friend.
No,
Yeah, I'm asking for a friend.
signed up on your matter already. Don't even look. So I'm bringing the brother here. We're gonna talk. We talk about a lot of things. He's a rich dude. He knows a lot. He grew up. He played basketball here in America. So I just want you guys to know that a lot of people are coming to the show that will help us address many issues. Also, I created a segment that I'm going to be running shortly, and we are launching that segment on Saturday. It's called Why Are You Single? There are some couple of male friends that I know that will come to the show that we just want to deliberate. This is not matchmaking, no, I beg. We are just going to have conversation. They are here in America. We're just going to talk about why are you still single? Bros, tell us what happened. You know, wait to make you they run away from these beautiful sisters and all that. So a lot of guys are coming. We have a huge show lined up, and I have some sisters too that are coming in to discuss with us. So what Eric mentioned right now, as we are rounding up this topic, is very, very key. I tell younger folks all the time, remember, as an uncle, I have to be honest with you, and I've told you guys severally, uncles don't tell you what you want to hear. They will tell you the bitter truth, and then what you do with it, it now depends on you. Okay. What Eric mentioned is very critical, especially for people who are living abroad, jackpot marriage and all that. When you relocate abroad, the first couple of years abroad, in fact, sometimes the first 5 years abroad, you will be living in apartment. If you are fast, if you and your husband work together or you and your wife work together and you are very fast, that's the only way you could be able to buy your own house living 5 years abroad. Because me and my wife works together, we were able to get our own house 5 years abroad. But it's not easy living in an apartment with children. That thing will kill your kerewa. Honestly speaking. Am I lying?
That is very true. Yeah, that's crazy. That's very true.
Living in an apartment with children, you know how apartment be now? In apartment,
yeah, now every sound you can hear now.
If you they do
kerewa, yeah.
Now for apartment, you go do kerewa. Your wife go tell you, say, babe, carry pillow, block my mouth. It's like you're in a prison.
Sometimes they will just be telling, they will covering your mouth.
Sometimes when the energy is really there, you people are like, man, we are ready. Sometimes you have to do backup kerewa. Backup kerewa is you do it at night, but you are all pretending you don't want the children to hear. The moment the children go to the money, bam, both of you are back again. Now you begin to fire on. I'm telling you.
Honestly.
We humble you. There are times that when you live abroad, because of this kerewa and children situation, sometimes your wife, the day your wife will be off, bro, call in, just call off from work. So that once the children go school, look, we love our children. Every parent loves their children. But sometimes you just want them to just go first.
Go to school, yeah.
Because in the Western world, these children are yoga, they are in control.
My 3-year-old daughter knows that she must not cry. So because of that, she will just open her mouth wide and be making that noise.
Your landlord.
Stop crying. What do you want? Stop crying. What do you want? I'll get tired. I will just sit down and be looking at her.
It's not easy. One day, my wife and my wife were driving by. We drive through one of our old apartments. It's one of the after the first apartment we live in Austin, the next apartment that we rented, very fancy apartment. Samsung company is closer to us, so staff of Samsung they live in that apartment. I always like to live in decent place. Very beautiful apartment. Everybody that comes will be like, "Wow, Ben, what's up?" They thought maybe I don't make money, but I never make money. Do you know how we left the apartment? When our leaves due, they did not renew it for us because of children. We were living upstairs. Oyibo was under me. Sometimes the Oyibo will carry and something will be hitting the distance from. I'll be like,
You're making so much noise.
what to do? So the point is this: please, when you are abroad and you have children, and not even abroad, even in Nigeria itself, there are people in Nigeria now that they are not in their own house. They are still living in apartment and in flats, and children are there. Sometimes the only good thing in Nigeria is that the home are built with bricks. So if you lock the door, the children might not know what is going on. But in abroad, Nakpako, in case you don't know, if you are watching this, Nakpako, they take build our houses. So by the time you and your madam they do carry one, they cloud 9. Your children don't even call 911. Say it's like daddy is killing mommy.
In transmission.
So please have a this show. Thank you, all my sisters.
Thank you very much. Really enjoyed it.
God bless you. So on Saturday, yeah, thank you, Eric. Thank you. Let me say hello to my brother there. Tell her, say I thank him for allowing you to do this with me. My honey babe, my sweet.
Thank you very much.
Hey.
Thank you. Really enjoyed this show. Thank you so much.
Thank you, I appreciate you, honey babe. Thank you. God bless.
Speak to you later. See you, Cici.
Cici already left the.
Oh, she left. She didn't waste time. Okay. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye, Mama. So as we round up now, here's what I'm gonna say. I think somebody asked a very valid question here, and I just want to address it real quick. Comfort. Yes, let me bring it back. Comfort asked this question is very crucial because, like I said, I have a friend that is working on a project right now. I can't wait for that project to materialize. That project is very key to what is going on here. And it's all about how you can build friendship with your spouse. It's about how you can build friendship with your spouse. Okay? If you are in marriage right now and you and your husband are not friends, you are not alone. There are so many couples like that they are married, but they are not friends. And when we say friends, some people really don't. Some people have never enjoyed that friendship with their husband before. You see, if your husband can calm down and establish friendship, and you two, you can work with him, and you both have this great rapport, that friendship in marriage is a gift. It's a gift. It makes everything a lot easier. You accomplish things together faster. With friendship, you fight less. With friendship, cheating don't come up like that in many homes. Husbands rarely cheat on a wife they consider friend. Wife hardly show husband shaggy when they see the husband as their best friend. We're going to have to learn how to establish friendship. So once this material comes out, it's just a 10 pages material. 5 pages of those material are instructions, what you have to do in order to establish friendship. Why the other 5 pages are just worksheet. You and your husband will be taking it. If you practice it in 6 months, 6 months have to take. Some couples in 3 months, they already established friendship, they are good. I'm telling you right now, I'm still a young man, and I have never tasted anything as sweet as marriage before. Marriage is sweet when you are able to establish friendship with your wife. And as a husband, as a wife, marriage is sweet when you and your husband can establish friendship. Or many of una problem go solve. And you guys will be accomplishing things that are huge, that might take you 10 years to do. You accomplish it in 2-3 years because you are friends. You know, many times on RTB platform, we have been educated on how men should wash plate, help women around the house and all that. The reason a lot of men are not doing that is because they did not see their wife as their friend. It's not the woman's fault. Mostly it's the men that is not creating that room for their wife to be their friend. Okay? So we're gonna, once that paper is out, I think I'm even suggesting that It should be sold for $10, but they say it's gonna be $5. That everybody should have it. If you know you are struggling in your marriage, that your husband is not your friend, I will share the Amazon link. You can buy it. You just read through it and then you practice what is there. It will save a lot of marriage. It's what work for people like us and many other couples out there. Marriage is not easy. Marriage be like war zone, but the moment you and your wife become friends, you are cool. So just like my sister Comfort Fash said now, he said, Bro Ben, may you give example of what and what to do that can build friendship. So number one, I can only speak from the angle of a man. I will expect my sisters to help me with angle of women, what you can do to build friendship. Now, for men that might see this, if you really want to establish friendship with your wife, start small. Start small. What I mean by start small is this. Sometimes men are shy when it comes to being playful. Some will simply think that, if I'm being playful with this woman, she will disrespect me. So let me maintain the strong man standpoint. It doesn't work like that. So start small first, bros. Start with this. Text messages, WhatsApp chat. There are some men right now, or even women, that they and their husband, the only time they exchange chat is if they want to give instruction or they want to inform. Darling, where you are coming home, please remember, we need bread. Can you buy bread? That's all. Husband, babe, as the handyman come around to fix the AC, that's it. Maybe for the next 3 months, no text. No, you have to start small. Start chatting with your wife as if you want to toast her all over again. It will be strange if you guys are not doing this before. It would be very strange. But start small. Do this every day. You want to text her 3 times. That's starting point. Every day, you want to text her at least 3 times. If she's the first one to go to work or you are the one that go to work first, when you get to work, just text her. Hey, babe, I'm at work. I hope you're good. Just start with that. 12 noon, when you're at your lunch break, text her again. Hey, baby, what's going on? What are you doing? It's afternoon. The weather is hot here. Work is kind of this, Leave it. When you are leaving work, you are coming back home, chat her again. Initially, she may not respond. She may feel like, what is going on with this man? When did this one start? Even in Nigeria, like I know my Yoruba sisters, if they don't have that kind of rapport with their husband, they look, kilo shele. Baba Bolagi texts me 3 times today. What is happening? Oh, this man is trying to play fast one on me. No. Once your husband, some of them might watch this video and they might start doing it. Once they start texting you, you to reply. When he texts you in the morning, hey babe, I just arrived at work. I hope you are good. You to reply, thanks, honey, I'm fine. You know, there are some couple that to even call each other babe, honey, is very hard. Or you don't know. Some couples don't even do it. It's hard for them. I can't even recall the last time I called my wife by name. Honestly. Because it's always babe this, babe that, babe this, babe that. We are used to it now. I can't remember the last time I would say, Tina, where you? In fact, if I ever call my wife by her name, it means we are having argument. Serious argument. And it doesn't happen. And I can't recall the last time she called me Ben. They even sound sweet for her mouth, self. When my wife goes, Ben, where you? My wife never did, though. She either call me babe, baby, or if she want to throw sarcasm at me, she will say Ogbeni. For those who are Yoruba, if you are in Nigeria, you know what I mean. Ogbeni mean mister. If she want to throw sarcasm at me, Ogbeni, wait a day now, where you start like that. There are some people that don't do that. So you start. When your husband texts you, baby, I'm at work, how are you doing? Reply. Hey, honey, thank you for checking up on me. Well, the house is cool. I'm just trying to see what I can fix for breakfast. Gradually, you people will start chatting like that. From ordinary greeting, you will start having conversation. And the coolest thing about text message at times is that the moment your husband starts engaging you in text messages, or you are engaging your husband in text messages and you are exchanging words, it's just as if you are having regular conversations. Your heart will warm. Your husband will start checking his phone at work. Even your wife too. Your wife will, once you make it a routine, you do it 1 week, you go into second week. Come on now. If your wife wake up in the morning, you already left to work, the first thing you want to pick the phone, because now she knew that you would have dropped something sweet there. That is how you start. In the home, there are some men that they have never stayed in the kitchen while the wife is cooking before. You see that they are in the living room watching TV while the wife is cooking. No, bro. Take small baby steps. If she's cooking, just sit on the kitchen island. Just draw stools, sit there. Make una dey gist. You go begin see different thing about your wife. So there is a whole list of things you can do in order to start friendship. It's just baby step, and gradually it will be growing on you guys. And make laughter a point as a man. I don't know about a lot of women, but I know say many women that I've met, they like to laugh. As a man, you are not a comedian, but always try to poke joke here and there. Let your wife laugh. You see, laughter melts women's heart. Once she's laughing, your sins sometimes are forgiven. It's baby steps. Some men find it hard to grab their wife bum, either inside their house or outside. The only time they grab the bum is when they open it, like say they be Godzilla for bedroom. That's the that they grab it. No, grab that shit, man. Grab it at home, grab it outside. When you grab it the first time, your wife wait a minute now. Your wife will react. Babe, why would you do this now? We're in public. No. Don't tell her, if we're in public place, because you are my wife. I love you, baby. I love what I'm saying. Sometimes allow your wife to walk in front of you. You come from, just the follow her from behind. May you just appreciate the beauty of God. Okay? These are easy things. You start practicing, and then it will grow on you. Before long, you guys will just be flowing. So, my sister Fash, I think your name is Fash. Yes, Comfort Fash. I'm gonna do a show where I will list some of these things that couples can start practicing. Now, from small. Now it start. As a husband, take your wife out for breakfast. Simple things. Just wake up in the morning. Just say, babe, go eat for outside, Gary. Just go. Me and my wife, we still went. Was it Saturday or what day? We went for breakfast in the morning. When we get to where we want to eat breakfast, I know cook my disability you both food. What my wife ordered and what I ordered, we were laughing. Even some couples there, they know what going on. They were also laughing at me because I saw this thing in picture in the restaurant. It looks so good. And all this fancy Oyibo restaurant, it looks so good. So I ordered it. My wife ordered her own plate. By the time they brought the food there, when did they give me the thing they wrap on? It won't be like small burger, like McDonald's burger. It's small like this. Then they give me coffee and another drink. And then I start telling to my wife that, babe, this thing not be breakfast, or this thing will be like buns, so puff. And my wife burst out laughing. In fact, she was even offering that I should eat part of her own because she knows I no belevu. But I was just happy. She's happy that we came out. We had breakfast. Do things like this together. I tell men all the time, have movie time with your wife. Follow your wife, watch movie. This is how you build friendship. And be interested in the movie where you are watching it. Follow the characters. You know, it becomes fun. These are the things that make you stick. And the more time you spend with your wife, the more things you guys are doing together, it becomes difficult for you To now say one side chick, they one place. Side chick will always put you in trouble. Those of us who don't date this game for too long, we'll go tell you, if you like, you hear, you like, you don't hear. It never ends well. You can never cheat on a woman and expect it to end well. You know they end well. So it's better you establish friendship with your wife now, work together until both of you become, sometimes they will say couples look alike. They say when couples don't stay together for long, they will start looking alike or something. I think it's just the friendship. It's because people are seeing them together almost all the time. That's why they are able to say, like, these people are looking alike. So that's just the few tips I'll give here. And then I will do a backup show tomorrow or next where I will tell you guys some of the things you can do in order to really have a friendly environment. Thank you, my sisters and brothers, for being here. I really appreciate you all. This show was supposed to be done around 11, 12 today, but I have to move it because I'm in school. I go to school by 11 and I'll be in school until like 2 p.m. So by the time I get out, I won't do anything. So, these days, once all these hot topic come out like this, if you have a platform, you don't address it quickly, another issue will come on top. So on Saturday, please watch out. I'm inviting a brother down to the show, and the brother is coming here to talk about why he's still single. I want you to come and tell me why he's single. He's a very big boy. He lived in New York before he relocated, and having stayed in New York, American citizen, you have job and everything. Why you never marry? So he's gonna come. We're just gonna have boys hang out, men hang out. Me and I could just talk, and then maybe the ladies can understand the challenges facing some of the men in abroad and why they are finding it difficult to find wife. Thank you very much, Cece. Thank you, everybody who are here today. Cece, Arik, Honey Babe, until Jew, thank you. My friend, my baba, my oga, Raf, I'll bring it 100 though. Thank you, Raf, for being here. Raf have to leave because he has another meeting that he needs to attend to, but I know Raf might be here back on. I will bring Raf back and tell me what he think is the real problem, why men are not proposing and marrying sisters, even with all the money that they have. So and Raf is in a better place to tell us, because I know Raf is a married man. I actually cover his wedding. His wife is a doctor, very fancy, beautiful doctor. But you're not gonna know, she's a sweet sister, always smiling. I never see a brilliant, educated woman like that. We just take everything easy. Anytime I see Raf wife, I always they laugh. She's so calm. If you go to their house, the way she smiles, attend to everybody, you just be wondering like, a physician for that matter. So thank you, everybody. Didi, Sister Chizom, and everybody who is part of today's show, I appreciate you. Fash, thank you. Sister Yvette, thank you very, very much. In case if I don't call your name, please forgive me. We are growing. And let me share this thing real quick before we leave. This is the link to Uncle Beno's VIP club. In case you want to hear latest, you want to see what is going on. Yeah. Here is the link. For those who are in Western world, please use this link to join if you want to. Okay. The benefit of joining is that you get to know what is going on, some discussion that we might be having, and of course, when we are having a show, you get to know what the show is all about, and you can give your opinion ahead of time. And if you want to call in, it makes it a lot easier for you to just notify me that, okay, Uncle Ben, I want to be your co-host, or I want to be your guest on this topic. So that is the link right there. It will take you straight to the Uncle Beno VIP's club. Thank you very, very much. God bless you. I'm not taking this for granted, though. I love you all. And I think by the grace of God, we are going to have a better marital experience in Jesus' name. All these bad boats will go away. All this daddy freeze 5 million situation and all that, we will not have them anymore in Jesus' name. Thank you. Also, I see you today. Thank God. You be wrong, leave me before. All right. Thank you, everybody. I love you. I love you. I love you all. My name is Beno, and I'll see you guys in the next one.